All right, so hello everyone. I'm Zahirul Haq. I'm the founder and president of the Africa Bangladesh Business Forum. And our today's webinar is called the Africa Connect ABBF webinar. And it's a very special event today, special webinar. And it is the beginning of our member spotlight series. And so today we have a special guest with us, a friend, an entrepreneur, and none other than the CEO of ITClan BD. And so in a bit, we will learn and share a lot of things with you, and obviously the CEO and the founder of ITClan and so many other ventures. He will share his journey. So I think I would let our guest speak about him, and then along the way, I will also facilitate some of the things, and we will ask relevant questions so that you can learn from him as well. So, Mr. Tamal, welcome to this session. Please introduce yourself and let us know about your background.
Thank you for arranging this session. Actually, it's a very insightful. Hopefully, it will be. And, hello, everyone. This is Ashikul Tamal, the founder and CEO of ITClan BD. So I have also the founder of Full Store, Meet to Lead, and Amar Barikar. So I have been working in the technology industry for the more than 14 years. So I started my journey as a developer and eventually founded in the ITClan BD in 2016, and with a vision to build a technology company from Bangladesh that could serve the business globally. Today, we have completed more than 1,500 plus projects with 1,200 clients, and it's like a serving is around the 60 plus countries. So alongside our business, uh, building technology products that can serve internationally right now. So that's basically just for me right now.
Wow, thanks for sharing this amazing journey. I think we have a lot to learn from you today and also to get inspired. And before we get more into a deep dive, I would ask, what are the challenges did you face to achieve these numbers that you just shared with us? What are the biggest challenges that you faced being an entrepreneur and also being in the tech industry and being positioned in Bangladesh mainly? So what are the challenges you face?
Uh, Actually, getting the clients is a challenges, obviously, but retaining those clients is more challenges part. So that's why we have to always focus on the maintaining our commitment and how we can gain trust to them, and those basically we are trying to achieve from the beginning. That was the obviously challenges part, and also the challenges in whenever we are doing from the Bangladesh business from the Bangladesh, uh, and uh, to- uh, and in local business is a different, and when you want to expand your business in the globally, then that is obviously the biggest challenges, because we have to understand the local policy, local is the how their culture is happening, and uh, how to grow the business in that places. So it's very challenges part. So
I see.
whenever I want to try to expand our business in the any country, I've always tried to make some partnership with their with the local people, so that will be the more easier to gain more trust to on that place, that country peoples.
I
That
see.
basically I always
So,
try
I
to.
mean, you would say the challenges were in building partnership globally, and you one of the ways that you did is establishing local partnerships in many countries. So, just to recap on the numbers you mentioned, so you said 1,500
Yeah.
projects and more than 1,200 clients and like so many different projects, I guess. So probably these are like 60 plus countries, all these projects that you did.
Correct.
So I think building trust was probably one of the challenges that you face over the course of this period. So how do you deal with building trust with international clients?
So from beginning of our company, we basically focused on the marketplace. So you know that in the doing the work in the marketplace is really a challenge for, because most of the time a client can easily cancel any projects. So whenever we take any projects, so we always try to be transparent. So whatever they are saying that things, we try to complete that part if that is included in the requirements list. So on the time, from the time, then we are trying to gather client one by one. Then we are completing those projects successfully. Then we are achieving that clients. But from the initially our most of the concern was that how we can manage the B2B client.
I
So
see.
if we will get the B2B client, then we can easily get the clients from, because they are doing marketing from their side, and we will just getting the products. We are just getting the projects, and we will complete those projects in the successfully.
I get this.
So that,
So,
yeah.
okay, okay. And so obviously, I think so the like mostly I would say maintaining the timeline, like respecting the project timeline, and also being very particular about what is asked in the initial like finalizing the requirement specifications properly so that you don't do something that is not required, or like something extra that may
Okay.
hamper the timeline. All right. So in a brief, like if you had to say that, like how do you maintain the quality of the work that you do internationally, like being in Bangladesh, what are the measurements that you take to maintain quality of your projects?
Okay, so whenever we get any requirements from client, then our dedicated team members, like the business analyst, will check the complete the requirements, and the project manager also check the complete requirements. Whenever they understand the requirements, they will send the documents to the client as well. So what you sent us and what we understand, if we both will be the aligned, then we will start our development process.
I
So
see.
on the time, so client will get the update is like a every 2 weeks he will get the update. So if
Mm,
anything will be wrong, then immediately we will fix that things. So that's how we maintain the quality of any projects. So we will do any work like sprint to sprint. So
I see.
this
Okay.
so
Okay.
that
That's
in this agile process, if we will follow, then the success rate will be the higher. So most of the time we will succeed, but sometimes it can be happen, maybe because of can be our team issue and also for the toxic client issue as well.
I see. Yeah. Okay. So, I think this will be my first question, last question about the basic foundation of ITClan, your team, your background, and then we will move on to the products, especially the three of the four, I think 3 to 4 major products that we know that you did very well. So before that, I would just want to know what are the tech stack that you are currently involved. ITClan is like your tech expertise, and also about your human resource capacity. What are the types of team members that you have now, and how big is the team?
You know, the currently our most of the trend is going is the AI based. So our most of the stacks are we are following like we are doing the Python, Laravel, React, and Node. Those stacks we are using right now. So and mostly most of the time we are waited for the client requirements, and whatever they are asking, which language they want to use, then we will immediately adopt that things. Right now is very easier for us because you know that we have a cloud and we have the lots of the other LLM models, so we
It
are
is.
using it that things.
It is.
So that's basically.
So, one question about, as you mentioned, Claude. So, how is the AI adoption happening in IT Clan BD? How you are really adapting to these changes? Like a massive, it is super fast happening. So, how are you adapting those? to those changes?
In my company right now, each and everyone are using the AI. So from the business team to the QA team. So all of the team members are using that. It's even including me. And whatever we need, we are doing that things. Right now, our team members are adopting the AI and also they are building the AI. So
I see.
based on my client need actually. So
And then,
sorry, is that your question or the
okay.
different?
No, that was the question, and I think I have like a kind of like an add-on question to this, which is when you deal with AI, how do you deal with the security of client data and all other thing that is we should be dealt in a secure way? How do you secure that?
That's why we are not fully dependable with the AI. So we are concerning about the security issue as well. Maybe we are partially using that part in the AI for the development process, but we are manually checking in the each and everything the like the cyber security part as well. So
All
it's
right,
not full.
so
We are not
okay,
fully
I
compliant
guess so.
with
Kind of
the.
like you are keeping AI as one of the top priorities, but you also have that the measures behind the AI revolution or AI movement, whatever needs to do to keep it secure and within in control, so that it doesn't really put you at risk. Now, so as we were just hearing about your journey, ITClan BD, your projects, your way of work, and also your innovative solution into the AI space and everything. So, what is your message to the founders? Like, if you have to say just in brief, and then we go to the products that you have to present to us. So, just quickly, what is your advice to the new founders into this fast changing tech world?
From earlier stage, whatever we were need, like the one software want to need to use, then we were immediately start development. So
Okay.
whatever for us, we started to develop. So that's the totally wrong concept. So whatever already exists in the world, and if it is the suitable for you for your use, is the reasonable price, then please use that software. So don't think about that is a third party. So don't try to make everything. So use that one, try to innovate new thing and start for that one and focus on that.
Yeah, I
So
think
that
so that allows someone to also understand more into their ideas, like to even to validate an idea before you jump
exactly
into developing it, to validate the idea, to have an experience of a similar product or solution would really make it clear so that somebody doesn't waste money and time into the same project probably. And also like when it's a new, I think for founders, the biggest challenge is having the quality of the mature platforms. Like if you want to compete with a mature platform, it is a bit of a challenge. Like to build something from scratch and to go up to that level, it is just impossible. Like yeah. All right.
correct.
Okay. So everyone, this I think we have crossed the introductory part, and then this is where even me, I was eagerly waiting to speak to Mr. Tamal, which is to listen to him about his products. But then before we start, I have an intro about these products as well, because you could say somehow I'm part of this initiative because we both went to Web Summit here in Vancouver this year. So Vancouver Web Summit happened in the month of May 2026. And so one of his biggest solutions in the multi-channel e-commerce area was Fullstro. So he came with this platform and to present it to the world. I think Web Summit had 100 countries participating, and so we would love to hear about your journey with how did you come up with Fullstro and how it is helping the world? What is the impact of Fullstro? And what is your future vision with Fullstro? Tell us everything you want to say about Fullstro, please.
Okay. First, basically multi-channel e-commerce automation platform. So whatever the people who are doing business in the e-commerce, they obviously need that type of the product. and I feel that things, and I validated the market. So for using for developing that platform. So basically, it is the whenever you are doing the e-commerce business, maybe you are listing your product in the multi-channels like Amazon, eBay, Shopify, Etsy, Lazada, and Bangladeshi people or Pakistan people are using the Daraj. Those platform already integrated in our platform, and also the shipping platform integrated, like the FedEx, USPS, UPS, DHL, like around the 70 to 62 other shipping platform also integrated in our platform. The payment method also integrated, like the Stripe, PayPal, in the local, some countries, local payment gateway also already integrated it here. So that things can be make easier for the e-commerce business owner. Suppose you were just uploading the product in our platform, on the same time you were just shaping that platform, on the same time you were uploaded the platform to other platform as well. So that's why we basically built the full store. And if you don't have the website, like in our existing platform, we have a website builder part as well. So whenever you are uploading the product, it will automatically upload in your website. So website can be generated automatically. So I think this is a very promising product, and this is the one of the flagship product for me and my company as well.
Okay.
So and
Yeah. So I think I will share some information. I will ask you many more questions about Polstro because there are rapid changes happening in the e-commerce industry. So one of the biggest one happened in Bangladesh recently, which is, if you know, Bangladesh Bank has declared, or rather the government has declared, that now Bangladeshis can sell on Amazon. So if Bangladeshi
yes.
people are now able to sell on Amazon, and then that is declared by Bangladesh Bank, so meaning the country is ready for it now. And so, as you have just mentioned, that even we could use local payment gateway. So in Bangladesh, I guess that we have SSL wireless. So tell us about a Bangladeshi entrepreneur selling on big platforms like Amazon, how Fullstroke can help them.
So suppose they are currently they are using their maybe their website, or also selling the product in the Facebook or any other social media platform. But if they will use the full store, then they can upload the listing the product one time in our platform. It will automatically sync to the other platform. That's why if it is the Amazon, so maybe you do not need to go to the Amazon again. Like, you obviously create the account in the Amazon and also integrate the Amazon in our platform first. Then you do not need to go to Amazon. So you will just upload the product in our platform. It will sync to the other platform, Amazon, at the same time. So that is very easier, and that can help them. It will not time consuming.
So I think because from a user perspective, if I put it into this way, let's say somebody just decided to sell on Amazon. So the first thing that I should be doing is going to Amazon FBA or Amazon Business, and I create
Correct.
my account there. That means I'm now ready for Amazon. Now then I come to Fullstro. When I come to Fullstro is providing me my direct link to Amazon, to my Amazon account through Fullstro, and then I can then upload my products on uh, through Fullstro, because Fullstro is also giving me a e-commerce website fully ready to do business, and so
Mhm.
I can upload products here, and then I can ship my products through Fullstro. It is there, and so platforms like Stripe, PayPal, and also local payment gateways are included, so I can also get paid through the same platform. Meaning, so once I have just created my account on Amazon, then everything is happening on Fullstro, and it is seamlessly synced with Amazon. Now, when you said
Correct.
multi-channel, that means I could do it with several platforms like Amazon.
Yes, of course. Like you can use the Shopee, like the South Asian people, our most it's like 30% client are from the Southeast Asian people. So they are
Mhm.
using the Shopee and Lazada platform.
Okay,
So
so
Shopee is
meaning,
very popular
yeah,
there.
I get this now. So it is not only Amazon. So if you want to sell on Amazon, you want to sell on Shopee, Lazada, and so all these details so people can probably they can contact you or they can also go to Foodstro site. I think everything is pretty clear there. And so, how do you really help people to get onboarded? A lot of people start e-commerce by passion, and then they
Yeah, yeah.
see some videos, and so once somebody wants to really get involved with Foodstro, how do they get involved? Is it free? Is it paid? So how does that work?
Uh, we have 14 days free trial. So then you have to take the payment. You have to pay for that. So the onboarding process is very easy. So using the website, you can directly pay and onboard it automatically. So you do not
Mhm.
need to wait for us. And the
I
other
see.
thing is that we have a complete documentation of the platform. So if you need any other assistant, so our team member is like a for 24/7 time. So they are ready to serve any client.
Perfect.
So if anything needed, then our team can do.
Perfect. Okay, so as you know, Africa Bangladesh Business Forum is largely involved with the communities in Africa and Bangladesh. So just to tell you, the total consumer base of this, like so, in Africa we have 54 countries, and if you include Bangladesh, that becomes 55. Now, within these 55 countries, we have 1.7 billion consumers, and they are not served by many of the platforms that we know as big platforms. Like Amazon doesn't have a Africa operation till now,
Mm.
but we have some amazing solutions that are coming from Africa. So I would say there are four major e-commerce hubs right now. So number one is Nigeria, and then South Africa, Kenya, and Egypt. Now, Nigeria being the largest population in Africa, 280 million people. So the platform in Nigeria is called Jumia, and they're the number one right now.
Good.
So Jumia products are supplied through Alibaba, AliExpress, or some other platforms, and they also outsource products from Bangladesh or some other areas where they actually do private label and stuff. But how do you see Fullstro helping our African community? So, meaning, do you have any expansion plan, like meaning partnering with, as you just said, you have a strong partnership with Shopee, so meaning you support Shopee, Lazada. So these are regional, right? These are regional.
Yeah,
So
correct.
when it comes to Jumia is also regional, but that belongs to the Africa region. So what are your plans to help our African brothers and sisters when they want to use Fullstro?
Okay. You will be surprised that we already started to integrate the Jumia platform. So because we thought that maybe for the regional purposes, we will think about first what is the most prominent product, most prominent marketplace in that region. So we selected the Jumia. That's why we are currently using the Jumia and integrated that things. Hopefully within next 2-3 months, so the African people can easily use that platform and
Fantastic,
integrated that things in the full store. So
fantastic.
it will be the similar like the other regional country are using that things and they will also the use.
Fantastic. So I mean, as I represent the platform, and I'm a you could say Africa is my second home. So I would say please also keep language options, because a majority of the sellers on Jumia, they are francophone, meaning
Mm,
like around 22 countries in Africa speaks French, and
mm,
especially Nigeria being in West Africa, one of the closest countries, like, well, not one of the, like the few, they like Niger, Burkina Faso, Benin, all of these countries, their language is French. So when you also keep an eye on this thing, I think that will also have broader reach within the region. And Nigeria is actually considered right now like a gateway to Africa, and especially to West Africa. Like once you have that in Nigeria, then you have access to the West African economies. I want to add also, because there is a economic community called ECOWAS. ECOWAS is very strong economic community, meaning the exchange of goods, services, and people. It is very easy. If you are an ECOWAS citizen, you can travel within these 15 countries, passport or visa free, meaning just with your NID. So one ECOWAS citizen from West Africa is considered citizen of all 15 countries. So you can understand the importance there. So I think
Yeah.
Nigeria is a good choice, and absolutely, and I appreciate thinking about that. You thought about Jumia. That will be a great journey, and let us know how, whichever way we can help you. We are there to do that. We have a local presence in Nigeria, and we are making it stronger day by day, seeing the needs of it. Okay, so anything else you want to add about Full Straw that we don't know, or I forgot to ask you anything you want to add?
Yes, obviously. Currently, we are adding in the AI, so the complete onboarding process will be the AI based. So the team is working on it. Like if you will inputted the your all the information, like your basic information, which niche you were actually selected for the e-commerce business, and then your complete system, the full stroke will make the your platform. So your website will automatically build on the time. So all those things we will integrate the AI based, and the in the front end also, like you have a friend, he is doctor, and you want to give the birthday gift to him. So whenever you will type that I need, maybe you will do some prompt like that. You need a product,
Mhm.
you need a gift for the doctors. Then the product will automatically come you, and they will suggested you to buy it. So
Wow,
that is
wow,
the
amazing.
website part.
Okay. So I
So
think
that's
this is
indicate
new.
all
This
these
is
things.
something new that is coming to Full Straw. Wow,
Right.
that's just amazing. So in another dimension, like if I say Full Straw, how are you competing with this market? Like, how do you face your competition in the same space?
Sorry,
How do
I
you face
missed.
competition? Like when it is Full
Oh
Straw,
yeah,
how do you face
obviously.
competition?
So in the market, in the maybe not only the Africa, in the other countries, they are also for the many competitor. So it's very challenging for us. But our main is the main plus point is that the whatever integration we need for those country, we already integrated that things, and we have a lots of integration in our platform, which is not in the our competitors platform right now.
I see.
So that's
Okay.
our biggest
So
plus
meaning
point.
your technology advancement is that's where you are different and you
Correct.
are ahead of your competition. Okay. All right. So I would let you now speak about. We are running out of time, but I will let you speak about I think that's a very new platform that you have just launched, which is Meet to Lead. And tell
Yeah.
us more about Meet to Lead, and then we will also speak about the house rental app probably. So please go ahead.
Yeah, I have the two other platform. I built like from my passion, and whatever problem I saw, then I thought that it should be the needed to develop. Maybe that will be help for other peoples as well. Like that's why I built first is the Amar Barikor is for so I have a building here in Bangladesh. So I thought that maintaining the building is very difficult task, like the collecting the payment from the rental, and also the maintaining the like the plumber cost and the other staff cost. Those are maintaining is very hassle. So that's why I built the Amar Barikon, and we integrated a common problem in right now here in the Bangladesh is the electric bill problem. So we also integrated that thing. So
Wow.
people can live can see how they use the electricity, and how should be when should they reduce the things, and when should can use that things. So
Wow.
that's we also integrated that part in our product. And then the other thing is the meet to lead. So most of the time in a year I try to visit the events. So on that time, so collecting the visiting card and taking that things into Bangladesh again. So it's sometimes for the weight
It
issue,
is.
and sometimes the like the you have collecting the leaflets is a very weight issue lots of the time. So I thought that is very complex. So whenever I take the card in Bangladesh, maybe sometimes I do not follow up that clients. So it can be same as is. So then I thought I should make a something like which can help the people that in the event they just scan the card and all those data will their CRM and they can follow up later at the event. So
Oh, okay.
that's very a very interesting product, and people are using it. And I am yes, I totally build these things from my real problem.
Yeah, and then I can see also one fantastic aspect of it, which is you are kind of pushing the idea of going paperless. Is
Yeah,
it?
correct.
So I
Yes,
think Mid2Lead is going to eliminate the necessity of carrying a bunch of cards in your pocket, and then
correct.
losing them, and then I think
And also the
most of the
eco-friendly, right?
cards, yeah, most of the cards you put in your pocket, and then these cards they become very shabby, dirty, and then sometimes you forget even to remove it from your shard, and you give it for wash, and then it's a disaster, right? So I think
Correct.
you are actually you're also helping the environment in many ways. I think for the paperless society or the lifestyle, I think Mid2Lead is one of the great solutions. So mostly, who are the users of Mid2Lead? Is it just for the event, or anytime you have Mid2Lead on your phone, you can just it's for a day to day you can use it?
Actually, anyone can use it, not only for the event. I'm just positioning that things is the event. But if you think so, you have any card or any information, you just scan it, and then the information will be in the your app. So
Yeah, I get it.
from then you can just follow up that client, or you can just check what is the pipeline and complete that. You can schedule the meeting with them. So all those
I
things
understand.
already included here.
I think so. So the important part, because the reason you mentioned event, like from my experience of going to events, because this is where you have the maximum amount of cards in one day, right? So that's
Yes,
where you see the most of the cards. So it's like, especially event, they are very overwhelming to collect all these cards. Like now, probably you can say, hey, keep your card, do not print extra cards. I just scan it, right?
exactly.
Wow. Okay.
That will
All right. I
save for
think.
both money.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it saves. I mean, he can just have one card, and then, like, imagine everybody is using Mid2Lead, so nobody needs to get a card from him. And he also doesn't need to print any more cards, and so we save the world in many ways.
You
Okay.
can type manually as well. So
Exactly, I
that's
got it.
that's
Mhm.
not
So it's like kind
not
of like it works as a kind of like a contact depository, like a contact depository, or like a database, and also you can get this from the cards.
correct.
Amazing solutions. I think there are very few in right now in Bangladesh. Product development is a bit of a challenge. I think you have taken the most difficult path as your passion, building, like, because consecutively you are building. So we heard about 3 projects. We don't know, maybe there are more coming in the future, but already it sounds quite overwhelming. So Amar
Yeah.
Barigor, how many years he's been there? Amar Barigor.
So actually, it didn't take much time because I most of the tasks completed using the Vibe code. So that is for easier
Okay.
for me. And because I didn't involve my team members on that projects.
Oh,
So
wow.
the problem I faced, I just built it.
Wow,
So
wow. That's the
that's
advantage of being a software engineer. So I think we are seeing the how do you say, the maximum productivity from a software engineer. So in
correct.
at one point you are a software engineer, you are a founder, you are an entrepreneur, and also now I can see that you are a visionary product designer as well, because you're thinking of solving many problems, not just doing a day-to-day IT job, but then Lara, you are thinking from a global perspective, like how can you solve problems that you
Yeah.
see in and around. Well, from the forum, I would like to once again. We are almost near to the end, so I would probably have a few quick questions, but nothing very serious. So I would say, as an entrepreneur, what is your advice, and how do you see Bangladeshi IT companies going to Africa, and what is your vision about Africa in just brief?
So if I want to say for Bangladeshi the business owners who actually wants directly to the Africa, then obviously he needs to go the Africa and at least attend the events there. So or you can join the join ABBF, so you can connect with the investor and the partner and the clients using that things. So you have to go Africa, you have to know their culture and their business mind, and you should follow their rules and regulation. So otherwise it's very difficult from here to do the business, because because you need to understand their policy, right? So only generic marketing from the Bangladesh is not possible to get clients or partners.
Right,
That's
right. I
the thing.
think there was a point of time when we discussed, probably you also had some experience of serving African clients, especially in Nigeria. You had previous some experiences. So I think
Yeah.
so this is also one of the major I would say a lot of people are not taking much initiative to explore the African market in many ways. So I think they should also start looking into doing so small projects and then going into the bigger ones to so that they know how do they behave and everything. And as you just said, Africa Bangladesh Business Forum, we're very open to help people in many ways. They can always reach out to us, and then we also help them. So so just to end, I would like to thank you once again to be with us today and sharing your experience, your passion, your vision, and also some good advice to the new startups and founders. And we hope to see you back again with something exciting again, maybe another product or an idea that we would discuss again. So thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you for arranging this type of the webinar. It will be helpful for all the founders, I think. So thank you
Thank you
very much.
very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take care. Take care. Take care.